15 Wild Facts About Albania: Cheap Life, Beautiful Women, and Hidden SX Rules. What if I told you there's a country in Europe where life is ridiculously cheap, the women are absolutely stunning, and the rules around intimacy might just blow your mind? Albania is that country. You might not know much about it, but trust me, there's a lot more to this small country than meets the eye. From the hidden customs that still shape the culture to the jaw-dropping affordability of living there, Albania has secrets waiting to be uncovered. Stick around, because what I'm about to share will challenge everything you thought you knew about this underrated destination. Get ready for some wild facts about Albania. Facts that will completely change the way you think about this European gem. Albania is a small country, but it packs a punch when it comes to surprises. From its incredibly low cost of living to its fascinating cultural rules, this place has some secrets that will truly leave you speechless. Situated right in the heart of the Balkans, Albania is quickly becoming a hotspot for travelers and expats looking for something different. The country is known for its beautiful coastlines, charming ancient cities, and a rich history that goes back thousands of years. But what really sets Albania apart is its affordability. While many countries in Europe are known for being expensive, Albania stands out as one of the most budget-friendly destinations. If you're looking for a place where you can live comfortably without breaking the bank, Albania is definitely worth considering. In fact, it's one of the lowest-cost places in all of Europe to live, making it perfect for anyone who wants to travel without spending a fortune. Albania is located between Greece and Montenegro, and its landscape is as diverse as it is stunning. With over 450 kilometers of coastline, beautiful mountains, and pristine beaches, it offers something for every type of traveler. However, it's not just the scenery that makes Albania stand out, it's also the culture. The traditions and rules that still shape life here are unlike anything you'll find in most other countries, and understanding them will give you a whole new perspective on this hidden gem. Albania's low cost of living. If you're looking for a place where you can live like a king on a shoestring budget, Albania is the place to be. It might sound too good to be true, but the numbers don't lie. When you compare the cost of living in Albania to most other European countries or even the United States, you'll be left amazed at how far your money can stretch here. First off, let's talk about food. A 3-course meal in Albania costs less than a fast food combo in New York. Can you imagine that? You can sit down at a restaurant, enjoy a full meal, and still have enough money left over to grab a coffee or a drink afterward. Imagine living in a place where your dinner is the price of a movie ticket. That's how affordable it is. It's a place where you don't have to break the bank just to enjoy the good things in life. Whether you're treating yourself to a night out with friends or enjoying a quiet meal by yourself, you won't find yourself worrying about spending too much. And it's not just food that's cheap. Let's talk about housing. In Albania, you can rent an entire apartment for what you'd pay for a coffee in most European capitals. I mean, who wouldn't want to move here if your rent was as low as your daily caffeine fix? You can find great apartments in cities like Tirana or Durrës, where the living conditions are comfortable and the costs are way below what you'd pay in major cities across Europe. For the price of an average apartment in London or Paris, you could easily live in a nice spot near the coast in Albania and still have money left over to travel, eat out, or enjoy the many attractions that the country has to offer. It's a major reason why so many people from across Europe are deciding to move to Albania. According to Expatistan, Albania is about 60% cheaper than the United States. That's a huge difference. It means your money goes much further here, and you get to enjoy a better lifestyle without spending a fortune. Imagine the possibilities when you don't have to worry about paying sky-high rent, expensive food, or overpriced entertainment. You'll have more free time, more savings, and more opportunities to enjoy the wonderful things Albania has to offer. Let's take a look at some more cost-saving facts. Public transportation in Albania is also incredibly affordable. For example, A bus ride in Tirana costs just a little over $1, and taxis are cheap too. You can get around the city without worrying about breaking the bank. Plus, gas prices are much lower than in Western countries, so if you have a car, filling up, your tank won't cost you an arm and a leg. Now, let's talk about groceries. Shopping for food in Albania is a breeze and won't make you cringe when you see the bill. You'll find fresh, locally grown fruits and vegetables at markets for a fraction of the cost you'd pay elsewhere. Meat, dairy products, and even imported goods are all more affordable compared to other European countries. You can stock up on your favorite foods and still have plenty of money left to enjoy other activities. But the cost of living isn't just limited to basic necessities. Entertainment, too, is a bargain in Albania. Going out for drinks or hitting. The local club won't cost you nearly as much as it would in major cities across Europe. A cocktail in Tirana may cost you just a few dollars, and the nightlife is just as vibrant as any city in the world. Whether you want to check out a cozy pub or dance the night away in a trendy club, Albania's nightlife scene won't leave your wallet feeling empty, and it's not just the capital. Even in smaller towns and coastal areas, you'll find that the cost of living is low while the quality of life remains high. You can find beautiful homes near the beach with picturesque views for a fraction of what you'd pay in other Mediterranean countries like Italy or Spain. Whether you're looking for a quiet retreat or an active lifestyle, Albania offers both without draining your bank account. This affordability means that you can enjoy all the perks of life, traveling, dining out, and experiencing culture without constantly watching your spending. It gives you the freedom to focus on enjoying life rather than stressing about your finances. And for travelers, Albania is a dream come true. Imagine spending a few weeks or months exploring beautiful beaches, ancient ruins, and vibrant cities, all without the burden of overspending. Albania offers one of the best cost-to-quality ratios in Europe. It's affordable to live, it's affordable to visit, and you can enjoy a high standard of living without paying the price of a big city lifestyle. If you're tired of high rent, expensive meals, and inflated costs, Albania is calling your name. The beautiful women of Albania. Ever wondered where some of the world's most stunning women come from? Well, look no further than Albania. This small Balkan country may not be the first place that comes to mind when thinking of beauty, but trust me, once you learn about the women of Albania, you'll understand why people are starting to take notice. Albania is home to some of the most beautiful women in the world, and it's not just their looks that make them stand out. These women are strong, independent, and full of life. Albanian women are known for their natural beauty, with features that could make anyone do a double take. Think dark, mysterious eyes, long, flowing hair, and radiant skin that seems to glow in the sun. But what makes them even more attractive is the confidence and strength they carry. They're not just pretty faces. They're intelligent, ambitious, and incredibly resourceful. And the best part? They don't need to follow trends or wear heavy makeup to look beautiful. Their natural elegance is enough to turn heads wherever they go. In fact, beauty in Albania isn't just about physical appearance. It's deeply rooted in the culture and traditions of the country. From a young age, Albanian women are raised with a strong sense of pride in their heritage, which reflects in their personal style, demeanor, and approach to life. Whether they are dressing up for a special occasion or simply going about their day-to-day activities, the women of Albania carry themselves with a quiet confidence that sets them apart. You see, beauty in Albania is intertwined with the country's rich history. The region has been influenced by many cultures throughout the centuries, from the ancient Greeks to the Ottoman Empire, and all of these influences have contributed to the unique blend of elegance and strength seen in Albanian women today. In many ways, their beauty is a reflection of the resilience and pride of the Albanian people. It's not just skin deep, it's woven into the very fabric of the culture. If you were to ask anyone from the region, they'll tell you that Albanian women are known for more than just their looks. They're known for their fierce independence and incredible strength. Many women in Albania are responsible for their families, working hard both at home and in their careers. These women balance modern life with traditional values, often becoming pillars of their communities. This blend of strength and beauty is what makes Albanian women so captivating. They carry the weight of generations on their shoulders, all while maintaining their grace and poise. One of the most interesting aspects of Albanian women is their strong sense of family. In Albania, family is everything, and the role of women within the family is both respected and admired. Whether they are daughters, wives, or mothers, Albanian women hold an important place in family dynamics, often acting as the glue that holds everything together. Their nurturing nature is balanced with a fierce protectiveness over their loved ones. And let's not forget the influence of Albanian folklore and traditions. In these traditions, women have long been celebrated as symbols of beauty and strength. Take the well-known image of the besa, a traditional Albanian code of honor that places a significant emphasis on loyalty, respect, and hospitality. While the concept of besa applies to both men and women, it is the women who often embody the spirit of this tradition most fully, showing grace under pressure and keeping their families united. But the beauty of Albanian women isn't just seen in rural areas. Even in urban settings like the capital city of Tirana, the women exude a natural elegance that draws people in. Tirana is known for its vibrant culture and youthful energy, and the women here reflect that. They're stylish, confident, and know how to carry themselves, whether they're walking down the street or attending a social gathering. What's also fascinating is the blend of old and new. While Albanian women are proud of their cultural heritage, they are also incredibly modern and forward-thinking. Many Albanian women are highly educated, pursuing careers in various fields from politics to business and the arts. They are making their mark on the world stage, proving that beauty and brains can, and often do, go hand in hand. In addition to their beauty, Albanian women are incredibly welcoming. There's something about their warm hospitality that makes you feel like part of the family, no matter where you're from. Whether you're a visitor or a local, you'll find that the women of Albania are generous with their time, love, and care. They have a way of making you feel special, and their genuine kindness is part of what makes them so unforgettable. Albanian women are not only known for their beauty, they are strong, confident, and incredibly capable. Their elegance, both physical and cultural, is a testament to the rich history and traditions that have shaped them. Whether they are in the countryside or in the heart of the city, Albanian women have a grace and strength that is impossible to ignore. The next time you think of Albania, remember that its beauty isn't just in its landscapes or ancient ruins. It's in the people, especially the women who help shape this incredible country. Albania's hidden sex rules. You won't believe the sex-related rules that are so strictly followed in Albania, some of which might shock you. While most of us are used to certain modern expectations when it comes to relationships and intimacy, Albania has some deeply rooted traditions that still play a huge role in how relationships are perceived and practiced today. These rules are not just something that's mentioned in history books. They are part of everyday life in some parts of the country, especially in rural areas. Albania's approach to intimacy is unique and has been shaped by centuries of tradition and religious beliefs. If you think you know everything about relationships, wait until you hear how things work in this small Balkan country. You may find yourself rethinking everything you've known about cultural practices when it comes to relationships. The rules surrounding intimacy here are strict, and many of them are based on ancient customs that date back hundreds of years. So, what are these rules, you ask? Well, let's start by talking about one of the oldest and most important traditions. In Albania, chastity before marriage. In rural areas, especially, there is still a strong belief that a woman must remain chaste until marriage. This tradition is seen as a sign of purity, and it is considered a crucial part of a woman's value within the family and the community. Even today, some families hold on to this belief, and the pressure to stay pure before marriage can be intense. While some might see this as outdated or restrictive, it's a deeply ingrained tradition that has been passed down for generations. Now, this is where it gets even more interesting. In some areas of Albania, there's a practice that may seem even more shocking to outsiders. Some families still enforce a tradition where women are secluded during their menstrual cycle. That's right, women are required to live in seclusion, away from the rest of the family, while they're on their period. This practice is tied to ancient beliefs about menstruation being a time of impurity and is seen as a way to keep the family's honor intact. While this may sound strange to many, it's important to understand that these customs have deep historical roots. It's not just a matter of individual choice, it's a societal norm that has been followed for generations. This practice, like many others in Albania, has been influenced by the country's complex history. For centuries, Albania was ruled by the Ottoman Empire, which brought with it its own set of cultural practices and religious views. The influence of Islam, along with older pagan traditions, combined to create a unique set of social rules that governed intimacy and relationships. These rules were not only about purity and chastity, they were about protecting the honor of families and communities. Honor plays a significant role in Albanian society, and the concept of family honor is still very much alive today. In rural Albania, how a woman behaves, especially when it comes to relationships, can have a direct impact on her family's reputation. But it's not just about the women in Albania. The idea of honor extends to men as well, and there are expectations for how men should behave in relationships. In some parts of Albania, men are expected to be the primary protectors of family honor. This means that they must ensure that their sisters, daughters, and even mothers follow these traditional rules. The pressure to maintain family honor can be overwhelming, and any perceived dishonor can have serious consequences for the entire family. So, what does this mean in practice? Well, these rules still affect how relationships develop and how intimacy is viewed. For example, in some rural villages, it is not uncommon for couples to wait until they are married to have any kind of physical relationship. It's considered inappropriate to be publicly affectionate, and couples are expected to keep their intimacy behind closed doors. In fact, some families even arrange marriages, where the couple doesn't have a chance to get to know each other before the wedding day. While this might seem like a thing of the past, arranged marriages still happen today, particularly in more traditional families. Now, it's important to note that Albania is a country in transition. The younger generations, especially in urban areas like Tirana, are breaking away from some of these old customs. Many young people in Albania are more open to modern relationships and ideas around intimacy. However, these traditional rules still hold strong in rural areas where the pace of change is slower. In these areas, people still adhere to the belief that marriage is the ultimate goal, and anything before that is considered improper. It's a stark contrast to what we're used to in the West, where relationships and intimacy are often much more casual. The contrast between Albania's rural traditions and the more modern urban mindset can create a tension within the country. On one hand, you have people who are deeply tied to these ancient customs, while on the other hand, you have a growing number of young people who are rejecting the strict norms of the past. This creates a kind of cultural clash, where the younger generation is pushing for more freedom in relationships, while older generations are holding on to what they believe is a necessary part of maintaining family honor. Despite these differences, one thing is clear. Albania's approach to relationships is unlike any other. The deep-rooted traditions, shaped by history and religion, have created a unique set of rules around intimacy that continue to influence how relationships are formed today. While some of these rules may seem shocking or restrictive, they are an integral part of Albanian culture, and understanding them gives us a deeper insight into the complexities of life in this fascinating country. Albania's hidden rules about intimacy are a reflection of its rich history and traditions. These practices, while surprising to many, offer a glimpse into the values that have shaped this country for centuries. Whether it's the emphasis on chastity, the seclusion of women during menstruation, or the importance of family honor, Albania's approach to relationships is truly unique. Understanding these traditions helps us appreciate the depth of the country's culture and the ongoing tensions between the old ways and the modern world, Albania's rich culture and heritage. Now, let's shift gears and talk about what makes Albania so special beyond just its customs and costs. While we've touched on the unique social rules that shape relationships in Albania, the country's true charm lies in its deep cultural history and stunning natural beauty. Albania is a place where the past and present meet in fascinating ways, offering a rich cultural experience for anyone lucky enough to visit. First, let's dive into the historical landmarks. Albania's history is both fascinating and complex, shaped by centuries of invasions and cultural influences. One of the must-see places in Albania is the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Gjirokastër. Often called the City of Stone, Gjirokastër is famous for its well-preserved Ottoman-era architecture. The cobbled streets, stone houses, and towering castle offer a glimpse into the past. It's like stepping back in time, where you can almost feel the presence of ancient civilizations that once walked these streets. Walking around Gjirokastër feels like being part of a living history book, and it's one of the best places in the country to experience Albania's rich cultural heritage. Albania is also home to several other historical landmarks that highlight its diverse past. The ancient city of Butrint, another UNESCO World Heritage Site, dates back to the 7th century BC. It was once a thriving Greek and later Roman city. Today, it's an archaeological treasure trove with well-preserved ruins, including an amphitheater, temples, and a mosaic floor that shows the advanced art and architecture of the ancient world. Visiting Butrint is like stepping into the pages of history, and it gives you a chance to see firsthand how different civilizations contributed to shaping modern-day Albania. But Albania's beauty doesn't stop at its historical sites. The country is also known for its incredible natural landscapes. From rugged mountains to crystal-clear beaches, Albania offers some of the most scenic views in Europe. The Albanian Riviera, in particular, is home to some of the most beautiful beaches you'll ever see. Dermi and Yale are two of the most popular, known for their white sand and turquoise waters. These beaches are perfect for swimming, sunbathing, or just relaxing while enjoying the peaceful surroundings. The best part: unlike other Mediterranean destinations, these beaches are still relatively untouched by mass tourism. When I visited, I couldn't believe the beauty of the beaches. Picture this: crystal clear waters with mountains towering behind you. It's like something straight out of a movie, yet it's virtually untouched by mass tourism. The peaceful vibe of these beaches is unlike anything you'd find in more crowded tourist spots. The natural beauty of Albania also extends to its mountains. The Albanian Alps, also known as the Accursed Mountains, are some of the most dramatic and awe-inspiring in Europe. Hiking through these mountains offers some of the most breathtaking views, with valleys, rivers, and small villages dotting the landscape. For nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts, Albania offers endless opportunities for adventure. Whether it's hiking, kayaking, or just exploring the pristine wilderness, there's something for everyone. But Albania's beauty isn't just about what you see. It's also about the traditions that shape the country. Albania is home to a rich cultural heritage that has been passed down through generations. The country's traditions are a blend of various influences, including Illyrian, Roman, Ottoman, and Greek. One of the most prominent cultural aspects of Albania is its music and dance. Traditional Albanian music is deeply rooted in history, with influences from both the East and West. The folk music, often accompanied by traditional instruments like the lahuta, a one-stringed instrument, tells stories of love, war, and daily life. It's an essential part of Albania's identity, and you can still hear it in rural villages during festivals and celebrations. Albanian cuisine is another cultural treasure that visitors can't miss. It's a reflection of the country's agricultural heritage, with fresh ingredients and simple yet flavorful dishes. One of the most famous dishes is bajrek, a savory pastry filled with cheese, meat, or vegetables. Another must-try is tava, kosi, a lamb dish cooked with yogurt and rice. The food in Albania is hearty and flavorful, and it's often made with locally sourced ingredients, making it a perfect way to experience the country's rich cultural traditions. One of the most fascinating aspects of Albania's culture is its hospitality. Albanian people are incredibly welcoming, and their hospitality is a point of pride. It's common for Albanians to invite strangers into their homes, offer them food, and make them feel like part of the family. This tradition of hospitality is deeply ingrained in the culture and reflects the values of kindness and respect that are central to Albanian society. Albania's rich culture also extends to its religious diversity. While Albania is predominantly Muslim, there are also significant Christian communities, including both Catholics and Orthodox Christians. This mix of religious beliefs has led to a unique blend of traditions and customs, and you can see the influence of different religions in the country's architecture, art, and festivals. The coexistence of these religions is a testament to Albania's commitment to tolerance and unity. Albania is a country that offers much more than just beautiful landscapes and low living costs. Its rich culture, historical landmarks, and natural beauty make it a destination worth exploring. Whether you're wandering through the ancient streets of Gjirokastër, relaxing on the pristine beaches of the Albanian Riviera, or hiking through the majestic Albanian Alps, you'll be surrounded by the country's deep cultural heritage at every turn. Albania is a place where history, tradition, and natural beauty come together to create an unforgettable experience for anyone who visits. The nightlife and vibrant culture. But wait, Albania isn't just a pretty face with a rich culture. Its nightlife is as vibrant as its history, with a twist that will make you rethink what you know about party destinations. If you think of Albania only as a place with ancient ruins, charming villages, and stunning beaches, you're missing out on one of its best-kept secrets: the nightlife. Albania has become a rising star in the party scene, offering something for everyone, from lively bars in the capital to hidden clubs tucked away in the mountains. Whether you're into a relaxed night out or an all-night dance marathon, Albania's nightlife will definitely surprise you. Let's start with the heart of the nightlife scene: Tirana, the country's capital. If you want to experience the buzzing energy of Albania, Tirana is the place to be. The city is full of vibrant energy, with locals and visitors alike flocking to bars, clubs, and restaurants that stay open well into the night. The city's nightlife is young, fun, and diverse, with something for everyone. The streets come alive as soon as the sun sets, with people filling outdoor cafes, hanging out with friends, or enjoying a drink while listening to music. One of the most exciting things about Tirana's nightlife is the variety of places you can go. From trendy rooftop bars with stunning views of the city to cozy taverns playing traditional music, there's no shortage of spots to enjoy a night out. Some of the most popular bars in Tirana are located in the Baloku area, a lively neighborhood that used to be off-limits during the communist era, but is now one of the city's trendiest spots. The bars here are packed with locals and tourists alike, and the atmosphere is always electric. You can enjoy a cocktail while listening to live music, or even try local Albanian drinks like reiki, a traditional fruit brandy. Whether you're in the mood for a laid-back evening or an all-out celebration, Tirana has you covered. But Tirana isn't the only place where the nightlife thrives. Albania's coastal towns, like Durrës and Vlorë, also offer a lively nightlife scene, especially during the summer months. These beach destinations are packed with beach bars, clubs, and seaside restaurants, making them perfect places to dance the night away while enjoying the warm Mediterranean breeze. Imagine partying on the beach with the stars above you and the sound of the sea in the background. It's one of the best experiences you can have. Many beach bars stay open late into the night, offering drinks, music, and the chance to relax by the water. Some even have live DJs, creating a lively atmosphere where locals and tourists mingle together in the ultimate seaside party vibe. If you prefer a more unique experience, Albania has plenty of hidden spots to discover. One of the coolest things about Albania's nightlife is the surprise element. You might be walking down a quiet street and stumble upon a hidden club tucked away behind an unmarked door. These secret spots often have the best vibes and offer a chance to party in a more intimate, local setting. From underground clubs in Tirana to pop-up parties in remote mountain villages, Albania's nightlife has a way of surprising you when you least expect it. The charm of these hidden venues is in their exclusivity, with a crowd that appreciates the thrill of discovering something off the beaten path. Albania's nightlife also has a touch of the unconventional. Unlike the more commercialized party destinations in Europe, Albania offers a refreshingly authentic experience. Many of the country's night spots focus on local music, whether it's the traditional sounds of the tupan, drum, or contemporary Albanian pop and rock. In some places, you can hear live performances of folk music that date back centuries, which adds a unique touch to the atmosphere. The blend of modern tunes and traditional sounds makes for an unforgettable night out that you won't find in most other places. And then there are the festivals. If you happen to visit during one of Albania's famous summer festivals, you're in for a real treat. Albania hosts a variety of music and cultural festivals that draw crowds from all over the world. The South Coast Festival, for example, is held every summer in the town of Durrës, attracting music lovers and partygoers from all over. The festival is a mix of electronic dance music, local Albanian bands, and performances that celebrate the country's rich cultural heritage. It's the perfect place to experience Albania's lively spirit while enjoying the beautiful coastal setting. Imagine dancing until the early morning hours, surrounded by breathtaking views of the beach and the mountains in the distance. Albania's party scene isn't just for those looking to hit the dance floor. The country also has a thriving cafe culture, especially in the capital. In Tirana, locals love to socialize over coffee, and many cafes stay open late into the night, offering a relaxed environment where you can chat with friends, people watch, or simply enjoy the atmosphere. The cafe culture in Albania is a big part of the country's social life, and it gives visitors a chance to experience the local way of life while indulging in delicious pastries and freshly brewed coffee. 1 of the most intriguing aspects of Albania's nightlife is the friendliness of its people. Albanians are known for their warmth and hospitality, and when you go out in the evening, you'll often find that the locals are eager to welcome you, whether it's striking up a conversation with someone at the bar or being invited to a traditional gathering. Albania's nightlife is as much about making connections as it is about enjoying a good time. You'll feel like you're part of the community, and that sense of belonging is what makes Albania's nightlife so special. Albania's nightlife is vibrant, diverse, and full of surprises. Whether you're partying in Tirana's trendiest bars, enjoying a seaside party on the Albanian Riviera, or discovering a hidden underground club, there's no shortage of exciting places to visit. The country's nightlife scene blends the old with the new, mixing traditional music with modern beats, creating a unique experience that you won't find anywhere else. So, if you're looking for a party destination that offers more than just the usual tourist spots, Albania should be at the top of your list. With its welcoming people, lively music, and unforgettable parties, you'll have an experience that's hard to beat. The unforgettable Albanian cuisine. If you're a foodie, Albania will completely spoil you. It's like Mediterranean food on steroids, without the price tag. The flavors here are rich, the ingredients fresh, and the meals packed with history and tradition. Whether you're a fan of savory pastries, grilled meats, or mouth-watering sweets, Albania's cuisine has something to offer everyone. You might even find yourself wondering why the rest of the world hasn't caught on to how amazing Albanian food really is. Albanian cuisine is heavily influenced by Mediterranean flavors, but with its own unique twist. The country's long history, surrounded by various cultures including Greek, Ottoman, and Italian, has shaped its food into something truly special. One dish that you absolutely must try is bajrek, a delicious savory pastry filled with meat, cheese, or vegetables. It's flaky, golden brown, and absolutely irresistible. I can't count how many times I found myself reaching for a piece of bajrek, whether it was for breakfast, lunch, or as a late-night snack. It's the kind of food that's so comforting and satisfying that you just want to keep eating it. You'll find bajrek in almost every cafe and bakery in Albania, and trust me, no two places make it the same way. The different fillings and textures make it a dish you'll never tire of trying. Another dish that's a must-try is tava kosi, a lamb dish cooked with yogurt and rice. It's a classic Albanian comfort food, and when done right, it's absolutely mouth-watering. The lamb is tender and juicy, and the yogurt gives the dish a creamy, tangy kick. It's typically baked in a clay dish, which adds to its rustic, home-cooked feel. This dish is a great example of how Albanian cuisine takes simple ingredients and turns them into something truly spectacular. It's the perfect dish to enjoy on a chilly evening with a glass of local wine by your side. Now, let's talk about grilled meats, which are a huge part of Albanian cuisine. If you love meat, you'll feel right at home in Albania. Whether it's lamb, beef, or chicken, Albanians know how to grill meat to perfection. One of the most popular ways to enjoy grilled meat is with souvlaki, a skewer of marinated meat that's grilled over an open flame. It's usually served with a side of bread, fresh vegetables, and a dollop of tangy yogurt. The combination of smoky, tender meat and the freshness of the vegetables makes for a meal that's both simple and satisfying. For those with a sweet tooth, Albania has some amazing desserts that will leave you craving more. One of the most popular is baklava, a rich, honey-soaked pastry made with layers of flaky phyllo dough, nuts, and syrup. If you've had baklava before, you know how sweet and indulgent it can be. But Albanian baklava is something else. It's packed with flavor and sweetness, yet not overwhelming. It's the perfect way to end a meal, or even just to enjoy with a cup of strong Albanian coffee. And speaking of coffee, Albania takes its coffee seriously. You'll find cafes on almost every corner, serving strong, aromatic coffee that's perfect for sipping while people watching or chatting with friends. The coffee culture in Albania is an important part of daily life, and you'll quickly see how important it is to locals. I've got to be honest, the food here is so good, it might actually make you think you've died and gone to food heaven. Seriously. I mean, how can something so simple as a pastry, a grilled skewer of meat, or a bowl of yogurt and lamb be so unbelievably satisfying? But that's the beauty of Albanian cuisine. It's made with love and care, using the freshest ingredients possible. And because the country is so rich in agricultural land, the food is always fresh and in season. You'll taste the difference. With every bite, Albanian food isn't just about the individual dishes, though. It's also about the experience of sharing meals with friends and family. Food in Albania is often enjoyed in a communal setting, with everyone gathering around the table to share plates of food, sip wine, and chat late into the night. The atmosphere is warm and inviting, and there's always a sense of celebration when it comes to eating. Whether you're in a small village or a bustling city, meals are a chance to connect with others, and the food always seems to taste better when shared with those around you. Albania also offers some amazing local wines that pair perfectly with its food. The country has a long history of winemaking, and the wines here are some of the best I've ever tasted. The Shesh-i Barda and Vranak varieties are particularly popular, and they have a rich, bold flavor that complements the flavors of the food perfectly. Whether you're enjoying a glass with grilled meats or sipping it alongside a dish of byrek, the local wines are a great way to enhance your dining experience. One thing I really love about Albanian food is its simplicity. Unlike other cuisines that rely on complicated techniques or hard-to-find ingredients, Albanian dishes are straightforward and made with ingredients you can find at any local market. There's something comforting about knowing that the food you're eating was made with care, using local produce that's been grown and harvested with pride. It's a reminder of the importance of connecting with the land and the community, and it's a big part of what makes Albanian cuisine so special. Albania's food scene is a real treat for anyone who loves to eat. The combination of Mediterranean flavors, fresh ingredients, and centuries-old traditions creates a culinary experience that's second to none. From the savory byrek to the creamy tavakosi and the smoky grilled meats to the sweet baklava, Albanian food will leave you wanting more. And it's not just the food. It's the experience of enjoying a meal with loved ones, sipping local wine, and soaking in the warmth of Albanian hospitality. If you're a foodie, Albania should definitely be on your list of must-visit destinations. Trust me, you'll never look at food the same way again. A country in transformation, Albania is a country that has gone from being closed off from the world to rapidly becoming a must-see destination. For much of the 20th century, Albania was isolated, both politically and economically. The country was ruled by a strict communist regime that kept it isolated from the rest of the world. For decades, the people of Albania lived under a system where travel, communication with the outside world, and access to many basic goods and services were heavily restricted. But in the last few decades, Albania has undergone a remarkable transformation, making it one of the most exciting success stories in Europe today. The transformation started in the early 1990s, when the communist regime finally came to an end. With the collapse of the Soviet Union and the fall of communism in Eastern Europe, Albania opened up to the world, and the changes that followed were nothing short of dramatic. The country began to embrace democratic reforms, which led to political stability, the introduction of a market economy, and a wave of foreign investment. In the years that followed, Albania started to emerge from the shadows, with more people traveling to visit and live in the country. What was once a place that most people outside Europe had never heard of is now one of the most talked about destinations for tourists and expats alike. In the past 30 years, Albania has experienced significant development. The government has focused on building the country's infrastructure, improving its roads, public transport, and communication systems. These improvements have made traveling around the country much easier and more efficient. Major cities like Tirana, the capital, have seen huge changes. There are now modern buildings, shopping centers, and entertainment venues where there used to be only a few modest shops and cafes. The skyline of Tirana has transformed into a mix of modern glass buildings and restored historical landmarks, blending the past and the future in a way that's visually striking. But the transformation isn't just about physical development. It's also about economic growth. The country has become an attractive place for foreign investors, particularly in the fields of tourism, energy, and real estate. Albania's natural beauty, from its stunning beaches along the Ionian and Adriatic Seas to its lush mountains and ancient cities, has made it a prime location for investment in tourism. With more hotels, resorts, and restaurants popping up along the coast, the country's tourism industry is booming. People from all over the world are coming to Albania to explore its rich history, hike through its beautiful landscapes, and relax on its relatively untouched beaches. The Albanian Riviera, in particular, has become a major draw for travelers, with its picturesque villages, crystal-clear waters, and uncrowded beaches. In fact, many travelers are choosing Albania over more expensive and overcrowded Mediterranean destinations like Italy, Greece, and Croatia. The country offers the same stunning natural beauty but at a fraction of the cost, making it an appealing choice for tourists looking to experience the Mediterranean without the high prices. The growth in tourism has also spurred the development of other sectors, such as hospitality, agriculture, and small businesses. As more visitors flock to the country, more jobs are being created in the service industry, helping to boost the local economy. In rural areas, the focus on sustainable tourism has helped to preserve Albania's natural beauty while providing new opportunities for locals to earn a living. Albania's infrastructure improvements aren't just limited to cities and tourism. The government has made strides in improving the country's road network, making it easier for people to travel to remote areas of the country. New highways and roads have opened up areas that were once difficult to reach, connecting small villages with larger cities and making it easier for people to transport goods and services. This has led to more economic opportunities for rural areas, where agriculture has traditionally been the backbone of the economy. Another area where Albania has seen remarkable progress is in education and healthcare. In recent years, the country has invested in its education system, with more schools and universities offering high-quality programs. Albania is working hard to educate its young population to meet the needs of a modern economy. The healthcare system has also seen improvements, with better access to medical services, more hospitals, and a focus on improving the quality of care. These changes are helping to build a stronger foundation for the country's future growth. Despite all the progress, Albania still faces challenges. The country's economy is growing, but there is still a gap between urban and rural areas in terms of income and development. Corruption is also a problem, and while the government has made efforts to combat it, there's still work to be done to ensure transparency and fairness. However, the country has made significant strides in addressing these issues, and Albania is well on its way to becoming a more stable and prosperous country. Albania's entry into international organizations, like NATO and its ongoing efforts to join the European Union, are a testament to how far the country has come. As Albania continues to grow and modernize, it's gaining recognition on the world stage, with more and more people seeing the potential it holds. Albania's transformation over the last few decades has been nothing short of remarkable. From a country closed off from the world to a thriving modern nation, Albania has undergone changes that are shaping its future in exciting ways. With a booming tourism industry, improved infrastructure, and a growing economy, Albania is rapidly becoming one of Europe's top destinations for travelers and investors alike. As the country continues to develop, it's clear that Albania's best days are ahead of it, and it's a place that's definitely worth watching. Now, I've shared a lot about Albania. Its affordable living, stunning women, hidden rules, rich culture, and mouth-watering food. What's your take on this country? Would you dare visit, or does it sound too wild for you? Albania is one of those places that seems to have it all. Breathtaking landscapes, fascinating history, and a vibrant culture that's full of surprises. It's a country that's undergone a massive transformation over the years, and its future is looking brighter than ever. Albania might just be the most underrated country in Europe. While many people overlook it, Albania offers an experience that's different from the usual European destinations. From its ancient ruins to its stunning beaches and unique traditions, it's a place that's still relatively unexplored by mass tourism, which means you can experience it in a more authentic way. If you're looking for an adventure that's both affordable and culturally rich, Albania should definitely be on your list. So, what do you think? Would you be willing to pack your bags and visit Albania? Maybe it's the charm of its historic sights or the allure of its undiscovered beaches that calls to you. Whatever it is, don't let this hidden gem stay hidden for long. If you're planning your next trip, you might want to put Albania at the top of your list. But before you go, hit that like button if you learned something new, and let me know in the comments. What fact about Albania shocked you the most? I want to hear your thoughts. Whether you're excited to explore this beautiful country or still unsure, I'd love to know what you think. Don't forget to share your thoughts and keep the conversation going. And before you go, have you ever heard about Albania's even more shocking history with the mafia? Trust me, that's a story you won't want to miss next time. Albania has a fascinating and somewhat mysterious past when it comes to its connection with organized crime, and you won't believe some of the things that have happened here. It's a part of the country's history that many people don't know about, but it's as thrilling as it is eye-opening. If you think Albania's culture and food were surprising, wait until you hear about its darker, secretive side. Stay tuned, because the next chapter's going to reveal a whole new layer to this already intriguing country. Voiceover. Want more wild travel stories? Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a crazy fact about your favorite countries. With so many unbelievable stories around the world, you won't want to miss the next one. So, go ahead and join the adventure now.